we're
today?
going to Bratislava, where we are going to be joined by His Excellency Pribadi Sutyono, the Indonesian ambassador to Slovakia. Hello, sir. Good morning to you.
Good morning from Bratislava and good afternoon in Jakarta, I believe.
Mr.
Yes.
I'm happy to be.
Ambassador, happy Independence Day. Merdeka!
Happy Independence Day. Merdeka!
Right. Tell us about the celebrations over in Slovakia, sir.
Well, this year's celebration will be quite different because the number of Indonesian now is already increasing around 400 Indonesian now working in Indonesia, sorry, in Slovakia. It's 4 times increase since 2021. So we expected that we are going to have a very, very huge um, well, in the name of Slovakia, a very huge crowd of Indonesian. So we expecting around 350 Indonesian will attend this year. So we are going to start our celebration, also our raise and flag ceremony at 9 Bratislava time, and followed by other activities, including we are going to have a kind of gathering, like singing together, and then we have raise, a kind of celebration for other activities. So I think that's a kind of celebration that we are going to have in Bratislava here. Bratislava is very small, Slovakia is small, but we try to do our best for our Indonesian fellows to celebrate it together.
From the video footage that we have seen just now, we've seen a lot of Indonesian participants doing the competition, for example, the badminton competitions, and actually we saw a lot of Indonesian competes in the competition. So, can you describe like what kind or what is the actual feelings that is gathered among the Indonesians over there?
Well, I think they are very, very, very happy because usually every day they are working very tightly. But now, since the celebration is make them to have more time get together with their fellow Indonesian. So we have a badminton game, we have a bowling, we have a fun walk, and even we have a kind of activities for the children in also in conjunction with the Children's Day of Indonesia. So bowling and badminton and also fun walk, I think is was participated by more than 200 Indonesian fellows. Um, this year we have a very special one, what we call the Jalan Santai or fun walk, because in Slovakia it is very prominent in the issue of the environment, woods. So we are trying to make it blend between the Indonesian tradition of celebrating Independence Day with the tradition of the Slovakian people who usually walk every morning in the woods. And it's not only participated by Indonesian actually, but also participated by fellow Slovakian. So I think they are very, very happy. And then, because of the prize also, and also because they are gathering with the Indonesian together, I think it's good. They also, because usually they miss the Indonesian food, so we provide also the Indonesian food in that occasion.
Yeah, that brings me exactly to my next question, Mr. Ambassador, because such an occasions of Independence Day, it's not only a moment for us to gather, but also to get our sense of nationalism, to elevate. And one of the things to do so is through cuisine. So what are exactly on the table today for the celebrations of Indonesian independence that make us feel like going back home, eating our Indonesian food again at the table for the day?
Well, traditionally, we always have nasi tumpeng, as mentioned with our fellow ambassador before. But beside that, this is a complete nasi tumpeng with the complete ingredients. But also we have another kind of cuisine like baso. We have any satay. We have any, like even the cake, the aram-aram, something like that. So I think this is a we hope that we can kill their myths of Indonesia by having this kind of cuisine of Indonesia. Well, the celebration itself is going to be last until around 3 o'clock this afternoon. So you can imagine how many activities and food that we provided to the Indonesian.
Right.
Right. So, Ambassador, do you have any hopes for Indonesia as it celebrates the 79th anniversary of its independence today?
For sure that in my message to them later on, I will also mention that as Indonesian, you have to be proud of Indonesia because now Indonesia is one of the big country, one of the best country in the world, and then we would like to make them believe still love Indonesia because Indonesia is a great country. So we would like to let them to make this celebration of Independence Day as a reminder of our collective strength and the boundless potential that lies within each of us to make a difference, no matter how small in contribution to the growth and prosperity of our nation. So also we also mentioned that please be in Indonesia said is sopan, be with always conduct in accordance with the law, with the regulation in this country, and also be like Indonesian, not be like the others. Indonesian is Indonesian wherever you are. That's our message actually.
Right, very well said then, Mr. Ambassador. Your Excellency, we spoke extensively a while ago for a special dialogue here on TV on World, touching on different aspects that we're trying to enhance when it comes to ties between Indonesia and the Republic of Slovak. At this point in time, Mr. Ambassador, our independence anniversaries, do you see this as another momentum yet to further push our agenda of cooperations between Indonesia and Slovakia? Because you also mentioned briefly there that this is also celebrated by our fellow Slovakians coming over to the embassy.
Well, I think this is about the time also that our relations between Indonesia and Slovakia has to be more strengthened in any aspect. You know that Indonesia and Slovakia has a relations about 31 years ago. We are one of the country that recognized Slovakia in January 1993, the first one of the first one. So, and also now we see the potential of the collaboration between Indonesia and Slovakia in many aspects, including technology, including innovation, people-to-people contact that is very, very strong now. But the main point still is how we can put Indonesia in their radar screen and how to put Slovakia in Indonesia radar screen. So we have to know each other first, but later on we can continue our cooperation. You know that Slovakia is very good in innovation in automotive industry, renewable energy, geothermal, also like the agriculture. Indonesia has a lot of potential to work together with Slovakia. And last but not least, Slovakia's people is kind of a people who willing to share their experience, share their knowledge to other countries, including Indonesia. Especially now, because the new government here, they would like to have built a more relations beyond Europe. So it means that is including Indonesia in Asia. I think that's our hope that
Right.
our relations will continue strengthen between the Indonesia and Slovakia.
Right.
All right. Thank you very much, Ambassador, for joining us today. And of course, once again, happy Independence Day. Merdeka.
Merdeka. Thank you, Your Excellency
Merdeka.
Pribadi Sutiono, all the way from Slovakia, from Bratislava.